Sound check. Okay, go ahead. Okay, ready and rolling.
Good morning all. We are here this morning with a gathering of... We're here this morning with a gathering of support from the Municipal Police and the TTPS and out to the battery, as you can see, as we start and embark on a project to give the citizens of San Fernando the assurance that San Fernando is safe. So we'll be speaking to the business places, the business people, and citizens alike, get an understanding of what their views are, what their thoughts are, and how they feel in San Fernando. We want to encourage shopping, and we want to tell the criminals that stay out from San Fernando, stay away. San Fernando is safe and well protected. I'd like to ask at this point, the TTPS to make some comments as well on what the plan should be in going forward.
Could change place with this, let's change this, Actually, record say your name for the record, for the editor's purpose.
A pleasant good morning to all. I am charged with the responsibility of the Assistant Commissioner acting in the Southern, Central and Southwestern Division. I want to...
Name.
My name is Beverly Rodriguez. I am the Acting Assistant Commissioner in charge of Central, Southern and Southwestern Division. I want to assure the listening public and you all that we are on board and we are working in collaboration with the Municipal Police and all other stakeholders in order to have a safe and crime-free Christmas in the Southern Division. And I want to endorse what the Mayor said. We would ask the criminals to stay away from the Southern Division, for all our officers are on board. Thank you.
How is the crime in San Fernando? You say you're all on a tribal spot. How is the crime and why you all decided at this Christmas?
Well, it's the norm that we have a Christmas crime plan for the Christmas season, and the crime, yes, we do have crime, but it isn't anything that we cannot control. We have, I will safely say that we have crime under control in the Southern Division. And this is with the assistance and the Senior Superintendent, Ms. Winchester, who is the person totally in charge of seeing about all the crime plans and all the know-hows in order for the crime to be low.
We're speaking of crime, but what about COVID-19 regulations? Like, tell us how you all going to control the crowd. Usually we have last minute rush for Christmas, the shopping and things. Tell us a little bit about that. How you all
well, ma'am, as much as possible, we will ensure that the shopping public observe the protocols of the public health regulations. And I must say we are challenged with the COVID in the police service because we have over 100 officers at present on quarantine and over about 20-something officers infected with the COVID. It is affecting us, it is challenging, but we are not throwing our hands in the air.
Is that in the southern region or throughout?
This, I'm speaking about Southern right now. Yeah, but throughout we have officers infected with COVID and we have officers on quarantine.
Any message you want to give to the business community as well about upholding the COVID-19 protocols?
Well, I want to ask the business community, please ensure that the shoppers operate in collaboration with the public health regulations, and you too are to ensure that you provide them with the necessary sanitizing equipment, the temperature checks, and all of that in order for us to have a COVID-free, which is very, hard at this time, COVID-free Trinidad and Tobago.
It will be joint police army patrols?
Yes, we have joint police army patrols, we have the municipal police, we have the traffic wardens, and all these people assisting us with the Christmas crime plan.
So this morning, what you all will be doing? What actually you all, you all assemble here in the promenade, what?
I don't know before we go here, the municipal police speak as well.
We join with the municipal police in order to meet with the business people to let them know that we are there with them in order for them to have a crime-free Christmas shopping time.
Let's talk to the municipal.
Yes, good morning once again. Just by way of protocol, let me give recognition to His Worship the Mayor, Mr. Regrella, to the executive of the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, executive members of the Trinidad and Tobago Municipal Police, all other First Division officers from both departments, as well as Second Division officers. It's a pleasure to have you all here. Also the press. My name is Surindra Sagram Singh, and I am the Assistant Commissioner of the entire Municipal Police Service. We are here just enunciating some of the issues that have been alluded to by both the Mayor and the ACP. Crime plans is nothing new. It is just tweaked time and time again, really to optimize the usage of the human resources that we have available to us, as well as the physical resources. These plans really would have started long before now, but to sensitize the public and to bring assurance to them at this time, particularly having been to have some slight ease with regards to the regulations, the health regulations. We know that people would be eager to come and shop. They may tend to breach some of the protocols. We as the police service and the TTPS, we are not here to just administer or, let's say, use the law to the letter. We are here about trying to convince people that it is their health, that it is their family's health, it is the nation's health, and by extension, the entire world, that they follow the health protocols. We know that during this time that there would be some inconvenience as a result of the proliferation of police officers, both the TTPS and other law enforcement agencies within the city. But I can assure each and every one of you all that the benefits or the merits of the presence of the police and the acts that they would be ensuring and the level of compliance they would seek to ensure that we have, it certainly would outweigh the demerits or the little inconveniences. So once again, I just want to thank you all for being here, the police service for partnering with us, the other agencies in making this city of San Fernando a better and safer place. One thing I always try to mention, that crime is triangulation by nature. You have to have a victim, you must have an offender, and the situation must present itself, or the opportunity for crime to occur. Take out one of them from the equation, no crime. The presence of police mitigates the opportunity for would-be offenders. So as long as we out there, we don't have to do nothing, just out there, it may deter the opportunity, but I can assure you all that we would be doing much more. Police officers have specific responsibilities to deal with criminal persons, pickpocketers, as well as we have officers who on the more softer side we treat with the issues of health protocols. So once again, Mayor, thank you. Members of the press, thank you for coming here. I would like to thank all the police officers, and I can assure you that this morning is just about meeting and sensitizing the business people that we would be out here and really to cause a deterrent for the criminals or would-be offenders to stay away from this situation.
I think you all have a COVID task force. Could you tell us about the level of compliance you all have been seeing or lack thereof?
Well, definitely you would see compliance, but it have persons seems for one or no good reason not to follow the protocols. And it is our duty to try and influence them positively to follow the protocols. And the last resort, I can assure you, will be punitive. Right? Because we don't want, it's not about making money and giving some people tickets for face masks or any of the other issues, but it's about trying to get them to comply. And all about creating a safe environment for everybody. So we have the task force, and you know the operational aspect of it, we don't want to go too much into it. As you say that you don't want to spill all the beans and let people know what you're doing, but definitely I can assure you that you would see the difference in the city during the period, and I can assure you that we'll go way beyond the Christmas period, because I know that even though there would be no carnival as implemented by the government, there would be some relaxation that people want to keep spots of little functions here and there, but we have to ensure the guidelines are being followed also. Okay?
So with that in mind, no carnival next year, and the officer who spoke before mentioned that this is something that the police normally do annually in San Fernando, you know, in respect to coming out around this time. You know, to kind of, you know, maintain the peace in the city. Now, I'm seeing an increase in the numbers of the forces this year. Why? And being that it's a COVID year, you know, we do expect, you know, much shoppers, you know, why you saw the need to increase the forces this year?
Well, we can't say that there would be no shoppers. The fact is that persons have been in a state of inertia for nearly 2 years. So they have the opportunity to move because of the relaxation of the protocols, and definitely they may want to come up. So we are not reactive as a service, as an organization. We can't be reactive. We have to be proactive, so we have to put things in place. If we put all the mechanism in place and we don't have any crime or anything, it's better for us and the nation. But at the end of the day, if we put it and something happened, then everyone loses.
The increase in numbers, is there increase in numbers?
We also have Kiran Singh from the President of the Chamber to speak as well.
Yeah, but before you go, I want to ask you a question. Now we see High Street, where you will be concentrating a lot of, there's a lot of talk here, there's a lot of people congregating. How you all plan to address that? Because one of the main concerns in this COVID situation is the fact that congregating in crowds, how you all as the police will be interacting in eradicating some of these kinds of situations?
Well, as I've said before, we would, because all that fall within the ambits of health protocols. As we have let me say, amalgamation of all the security or law enforcement agencies, we will be better able to impact in this regard. So we first would try to influence people positively, as I've said before, to try and follow the guidelines. And if they fail to comply, then we would use the punitive measures that we have in place, or that the government calls to have in place for us to use.
Okay.
Change places with Kiran Singh, please.
Oh, sorry.
Introduce yourself and your portfolio, please.
Kiran Singh, President of the Greater San Fernando Area Chamber of Commerce.
How you feel about this initiative as the business president of the association, Kiran?
We are quite pleased, we feel comforted by the strength of the police service, the TTPS and the Municipal on Harris Promenade this morning as we embark on a walkabout in the business community to air the concerns that we have, and of course to ensure that as we enter the Christmas season that the shoppers will come and feel safe, and that the criminal element will be very aware that the police service in their usual annual dispensation of officers to the southern business community keeps us in check, and it will keep the criminal element away from San Fernando. We continue to say, and as his worship has mentioned, that San Fernando has the best deals, and the way to avail us of these deals is by keeping the criminal element away. Historically and statistically speaking, over the years, the southern region has maintained relatively low levels of crime, and we expect that this will continue. We have been hearing discussions and conversations about the joint police-army patrols. So we expect that having an army base in South, that we will see some strengthened army partnered with the police service on their vehicular and pedestrian patrols in downtown San Fernando over the Christmas season. And what we want to ensure is that all health protocols will be observed by shoppers and pedestrians and business owners, managers, supervisors of stores as we go towards the end of 2021.
Karen, as regarding, I mean, yeah, you're here with the hierarchies of the police force. What would be some of the other queries or some of the concerns that you will be bringing up with these officers as regarding? We have the record, we have the parking, we have traffic. What would you like the officers and them to address? I mean, you are the business. You are the business president, and your
well, we all know that San Fernando has the most efficient wrecking service in the country, and we continue to admire and respect them for that. But we hope that over the Christmas season that the officers will also be amenable to working with business owners and shoppers to not be overly zealous in the wrecking, but to also work with the drivers, and those who are derelict in their driving will pay the ultimate price, but certainly to give us the opportunity to earn some of the income we would have lost over the last almost 2 years during this disastrous COVID pandemic.
I think the mayor, you wanted to address the because I mean, people are complaining about wrecking and things, right? Okay. You will be relaxing it at all for the Christmas.
Okay, I want to respond to that question you asked about wrecking in the city. At the last council meeting, we made provision for parking for shoppers. So the area west to east on Harris Promenade, which is going this way to the library corner, outside of St. Joseph's Convent, you are free to park on either side of the no parking or the drop-off zone. Likewise, on Harris Promenade, east to west, opposite the Catholic Church, you can park along there, shopping, and there will be no wrecking in that area. We have made provision. We also asked the wrecking to be lenient and to be sensitive and to understand that this is a period where people want to shop and will feel safe and free. And $500 is a hard price to pay at this time. So there will be some toleration, if I put it that way, for shoppers. You can also use the wharf area once you don't impede the business places and the taxi stand. So you can park there and you'll be free of wrecking.
So okay, so Harris, High Street, give us a little situation what High Street will be like for the, what message you want to put.
Okay, so High Street we have regulated the vending allowed from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday only. There are 4 days. And you're not allowed to vend on Thursdays and on Fridays on High Street. So what we'll do, that space will allow the good vehicles to drop off the supply to the various stores as the case may be. But what we'll have normally we'll have trucks dropping off and vending at the same time, which will impede the traffic and the flow of traffic, reducing High Street to a single lane. So we are working out a plan for that. You can park on Fridays and Tuesdays to do your dropping off. And okay, will advise his customers and his membership that this is available to them. So we have the trucks in a regulated way to avoid traffic congestion and to allow a free flow of traffic along High Street.
May I just to clarify, that the vendors are there all the time, the regular vendors,
No,
or any vendors?
They are registered and regulated. However, there's an influx of seasonal vendors, and the municipal police will be dealing with that. If you're not registered, you don't have a badge, you'll not be allowed to vend. When they come from all over, they vend to sell mats and flowers, as the case. But we want to have Sanford and High Street in particular in an organized and regulated form.
Santi.
Let's do it.
Which one? That one? Yeah, yeah. You in charge. They're here to protect you.
See there.
Yeah. I came from there. No, I spreading it out. wearing masks and all them things.
Well, I'm a city boy.
Yeah. In Eastern City?
Yeah.
Welcome to South.
That's good.
Something with you, brother? Are they? I know you're watching me. You want to know where it is. Yeah, me for that. You're working with Ren? Huh? You're working with Ren? No, my name is Ren Morgan, but you're forgetting me. I'm good. This event is about safety on the streets for shopping and things. I can't take you on, boy. I'm married. You're married? Oi.
Morning, how are you? I take it through the business only, right?
I want to look at the board left and then I kind of nice. Not nice, I just look good too. As your boy, I just call.
Dear valued customers, thank you for shopping at Pennywise. For your safety, please wear your mask properly, covering your mouth and above your nose. Thank you and have a nice day.
Okay, hasta la vista.
As